Nighttime skies over Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So digging in now, Evan Longoria. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play, and he's back in standing. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. In there for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Jimenez deals the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball two. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is low, ball one. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four. Settling in now, Logan Morrison, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And that misses for ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Eddie
hit out toward second. Played on the backhand. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. Here's Manny Machado now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And a slider tails outside for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitches. Off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Smith is after it. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. Here's Chris Davis now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Now in the box, Lucas Duda. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here comes the 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder
has a look. Now the pitch. Malik Smith is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
On the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. And he'll get in there safely. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Wilson Ramos.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Morrison. Did he scoop it? He did. A nice play by the converted outfielder, and they get the out.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff. Stuff is obviously the...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1. And the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castillo goes to get it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In the dirt here, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in. Seth Smith. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Standing in, Adam Jones. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that misses. Ball 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping up now, Wellington Castillo. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. The big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Too high. And it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Archer gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the. Digging in, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 7, Logan Morrison.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Here's Lucas Duda now. A base hit in his first trip.
Lucas Duda.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having 13, good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Brad Miller is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
And a half-hearted. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario.
Leading off the
He's
fourth
0 for 1 thus
left
far.
Fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Malik Smith.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Second baseman, Ian
He's ready.
Kinsler.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and they're now batting Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is under it, and that's the third out. So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box now, Seth Smith. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Miller is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10.
So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Smith in pursuit. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's a high pop-up. Kinsler settles under it near second. 2 gone. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lays off 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Hard on the ground towards short. Miller's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing it. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count. And really, he can go anywhere he wants now.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 3.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Number 10.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Jimenez deals the 1-2. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Machado awaits the 2-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Machado on his way to second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This one is launched. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Baseman, number 24.
Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And a check swing here. 3 runs already home here. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Seth Smith now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Logan Morrison. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Logan Morrison.
Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
High in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Here's now Lucas Duda now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Duda.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Trumbo sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop.
13,
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brad Miller.
Ball 1.
Inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, number 19.
First delivery to him on the way. Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's in there. Base hit. Castillo is on his way home. The relay throw, and this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0, and he is in. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. Ripped down the first base line. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Michael Givens comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Michael Givens.
Hit in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A hit in 2 tries so far.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Number 6.
And here's one that misses to the lead-off man in the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. And once that one back, he was just a little bit late on it.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Seth Smith comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had a great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kevin Kiermaier is retired to kick off the 9th. Evan Longoria is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ubaldo Jimenez.